It's Seattle Sounders against Toronto FC. Again, in MLS Cup this year. Brilliant semi-finals, weren't they?
Yes.
And the underdogs won through in both legs.
Yeah, well, it just shows what we know about football. I think everybody went with LAFC and Atlanta. Martinez playing injured last night, as we've discovered today. So that did influence the game, but the way that Seattle went about their business against LAFC, tactical genius from the coach, the players played it perfectly. And you can say the same thing about Toronto. They weathered the storm. They could have gone 2 goals down with a missed penalty from Martinez, but they stuck in there and they showed a lot of resilience.
It seemed that Seattle and Toronto effectively adapted from the regular season to the postseason better. I mean, I know there was thrilling knockout stages prior to that for both Atlanta and LAFC, but effectively LAFC maybe coming down off the crest of that win over the Galaxy, as pulsating as it was, they weren't ready.
Well, seemingly not, but let's give credit where credit's due. I do feel that the way that Brian set his side up, the players played it to a T, and going forward with Ladero, they were absolutely amazing. Ruiz, when they got their opportunities, it hit the back of the net. And you know, in world football, when you get to semi-finals and you get to finals, you maybe only get a couple of chances. And for Seattle to put that tactical plan into action against a really live wire LAFC side was fantastic, and they took the chances.
So more credit for the winners rather than failure for the losers?
Yeah, I think so. Look, LAFC just had a bit of an off night, but why did they have an off night? Was that because of Seattle? I tend to think it was.
Okay. Are you a fan of the new format?
I'm a massive fan. I think it's fantastic. I think what it does, it rewards regular season play. If you're the Supporter Shield, you've got 3 games to win MLS Cup at home, which is perfect. I mean, that's a reward. You know, people, when I was coaching in the league, people would say, well, what's the point in winning the Supporters' Shield? Because you're going into those home and away games that are brutal. I mean, real slugfest. But now, when you've got that home field advantage, and I'm sure that Seattle will feel that they're going to be, the favourites for this MLS Cup, because they've been there and done it, had some experienced players. I think they're loving this now, because they maybe didn't think that they were going to be there, and they are, and all credit to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a regular occurrence. We talk about the 3rd time in 4 years that they've met each other in the final. How did they go under the radar with all of the chatter being about other teams? Well,
I think there's, a big piece at the back was Chad Marshall, having to retire because of all the injuries. But they filled that void. The back 4 is very, very solid. You've got rolled down in the middle of the park there, sort of pulling the strings, and going forward, as we said, they're very, very good. Now, on the flip side, Toronto have got Pozuelo, who's, when he gets an opportunity in that final third, he's a special player. The midfield, marshalled by Michael Bradley, with Osorio and Delgado, they've got young legs there, they're enthusiastic, and they're a well put together side. Greg Vanny's done a fantastic job. He's getting a little bit of stick early on in the season, but as it's come to the sharp end of the tournament, he's done. He's had his players ready, and tactically again he's been pretty good. So will Altidore be back? Do they need Altidore? We're not quite sure, but it's going to be a fascinating game. But I got Seattle going to win the MLS Cup.
Josie Altidore already just putting it out there that it's a special game and a chance to win a trophy, and he doesn't want to miss it if at all possible. If the semi-finals, or the conference finals as they were, provided that kind of tactical awareness from the coaches, it's going to be a chess match, the final.
Yeah, I think so. I think also you think about the experience. Both of these sides have got a lot of experience going into this, the final. So it's going to be nerves. It's going to be a full house. It's going to be incredible atmosphere up in Seattle. Stefan Fry's been incredible in finals, man of the match, making incredible saves as we know. So, I just think Seattle have got that edge, but in finals you just don't know.
Anyone can win it. It's certainly been proved true in the conference finals, but congratulations so far to the Sounders and to Toronto FC. We'll see who emerges as MLS Cup champions for 2019.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.